Everybody, this is your host, Kiefster speaking, and as I promised since earlier today that we are talking about a topic that I want to say, like I did my video on Eleanor a couple months back or so, I am doing another topic discussing another character that I like, well, me and Female Joker also like, as well to an extent, because she's gonna also be important in the discussion of. Well, I kind of alluded this when I brought my discussion on Persona 6 a little bit ago. Well, more than a little bit ago. It's like a while ago. But the importance of Fem-mc and Persona 3 Portable, and also the potential that would bring for the future of, I guess, the Persona games, or specifically maybe Persona 6. But that's a little bit out of left field for now. But we're going to talk about why we think Kotone, Minako, whatever the canon you want to call her, why, she deserves not just the recognition, but, why she's very important. So I'll start by saying first, when I was getting into Persona, when I first played Persona 3, I was not even aware of a Fem-mc until I was looking up, Persona 3 stuff, after I beat the game. I was like, holy crap, there's a female route? And then PQ2 hit along. Of this recording, have not beaten that, but apparently I'm close to the last arc of the game, but we'll get into that in a little bit. So I'm going to pass the mic to Female Joker and have her explain her experience with Fem-mc, or her other canon names that she's known for as well. She wants to say so.
So, how I was introduced to the female protagonist from Persona 3 Portable was through Q2, and it was so adorable. It seems like she was very friendly and kind. That's all I remember, because it's been a while since I played Q2.
Well, what do you most appreciate about her? Her role. Basically, your very motif is Female Joker. So it's through that alone, do you appreciate? Okay, let me just put it this way: do you appreciate her existence because of that? Actually, for that very fact?
Yeah. We really need a canon female protagonist. We really need another one. Besides, I don't even think she counts. But yeah, we really need another female protagonist.
Are you thinking of Maya Amano? Because technically,
there's only two canon female protagonists. I think one is from Persona 2, and the other one is from Persona 3.
Yeah, we're gonna basically just say, in our personal opinion, we think Portable is canon. Now that's not to say that Portable, people make this debate all the time about Fast of Portable. I think Portable is canon as long as the creators are fine with her existing. And that's clearly, that was kind of up in the air up until Persona Q2 came out. And so it's that debate is now kind of over because of that. So yes, whether you like it or not, Fem-mc exists to us, is what I would say.
They're both Persona 3 Portable and Persona 3 Fez both exist in this. It's sort of like different timelines, but they both exist on semi-terms with Atlas.
It's in terms of the verse, it's an alternate pathway, she was just saying. It's just with Persona 5 and Royal, where it's if you want to think about it this way, there's like the original Persona 5 timeline where Kasumi doesn't exist, and then there's the one where she does before it.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing.
Which
Same thing with
I've
Golden, and the original
yeah
before. It's kind of like that. But you want to say more?
yeah, and on how many people thought Kasumi was going to be a main female protagonist. That also was really upset me hearing that she was a confidence.
In a way, I'm kind of glad. I kind of am happy that she's confident. But that means I can make her my girlfriend. It's that's my only like true reason. But at the same time, I really like Fem-mc's look. So it's like I won't be, I won't have to date the waifu this time. I would be the waifu. It's like, but then I want to date the waifu. So that's just my own.
Yeah, we either have to date the waifu or be the waifu. That's the question.
That is quite the question. Oh man, but if they make more girls like Fem-mc, then it's kind of like how in Fire Emblem Three Houses, and I guess some of the other Fire Emblem games, we got a male and female route for since Fire Emblem Awakening, if I'm not mistaken.
Never played the Fire Emblem game, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I would recommend Three Houses at least. That's the only one I'm familiar with. But for that example, we got male Byleth and then female Byleth, and it's like if Fire Emblem can do it like that too, why not Persona again? You know?
And that goes into reason why I think they're going to release that on the other systems is to see on how well a female protagonist would be taken.
And I think it's not much of a problem because the Pokemon games have no problem doing this.
Oh no, they don't.
They absolutely do not have a problem with that. So.
Yeah.
And other games too. It's not just limited to Persona or Pokemon or anything. Other type of games too.
I can name Skyrim as one of them too. Anything with customization in it as well.
Yeah.
Like Fallout.
Yeah, Fallout, Skyrim, Dragon Ball Xenoverse. Like Dragon Ball Xenoverse goes into the customization. You can even like make a female Saiyan or something, or I think any MMO that you sign up for, it's like it just depends on the game, of course, but it's like gender roles that take the protagonist role. I think it's gonna be like kind of the new forefront. We may or may not, and this is kind of maybe controversial. We may or may not get a core female. Like heck, I wouldn't even dare to say I will be absolutely fine if we just purely get a female protagonist in the next mainline game. Purely only one. I mean, I know that's gonna make female Joker happy, but I won't get my male protagonist for sexist, but I would be fine with that because you know why? Because Joker's perfect to me. So if that were to be the case, then I would want that for female Joker's sake because
I want to see Atlas make a canon female Joker. I want to see that.
Maybe not necessarily female Joker, but a female protagonist for the next game at least, the next lead.
Bro, like what they did with Persona 3. I want them to see the female counterpart to Joker. I would like to see that. And I know a lot of people want to see that as well.
Yeah, I think realistically, if Atlas were to make a female Joker or even a female alternative of a future protagonist, assuming that we're going to get a male and female option, Atlas is the type of company that does things a little bit different. So if we're going to get a female counterpart to a male counterpart, maybe they'll be like kind of different for each other. So that way it's like you can't just call them twins or anything. They're literally different characters, but they're literally different protagonists. Or another example I could think of, the Tales of Xillia series. I never really played them, but I know quite a lot about them. you do, in fact, with the first Delia game, have a male and female role playing as Jude or Mila Maxwell in those games, if I'm not mistaken. Right?
I haven't played those either, but yeah, from what I heard online,
So
you would be correct.
So it's like games always done this for one reason or another. It's like an artistic choice. It's like an aesthetic choice. So I think absolutely, if Atlas wants to do this, it's either A, they go with what they did with Soul Hackers and go for a pure female protagonist like Velvet Curl from Tales of Berseria, or they do like a gender alternate route. So it's like, okay, you got a male protagonist and you got a female protagonist. So it's like, the ball's in your court, Atlas. Let's see what you got for Persona 6. So anyway, that's the sort of discussion I want to make for the Fem-mc. I wanted to give her some importance, and to wrap up, it's a little bit more about her. I like her bubbly personality. I like how cute she is, how sweet she is. And she does go through the same thing, same tribulations as Makoto Yuki did. So I assume her fate is very much the same. Do you want to wrap up this discussion on the Fem-mc? Is there any last words you want to say to
Not really. Bye. I guess.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nothing? Okay.
Nothing. Just bye.
Yeah. Alright, so that'll wrap up this discussion. Kiefster, VTuber, gone under 80 minutes, and you want to say goodbye to the people?
Bye.
Alright.
Been a little while, but I'm still battling, moving fast while you just prattling. No time for me, no tangling, hit you in the spot with no angling.